This is Middle Class Matt from don'tbuythehype.blogspot.com, and I am still the sports genius. I had a bad week in my NFL picks. A bad, brutal week. When I have bad weeks, I want to go 500. I went 5-11. It was tough. But that doesn't make me not a sports genius. Don't believe the hype if you see those comments down there that say that I don't know what I'm talking about, because I'm consistently right. Does Bill Belichick have a bad week? Does Phil Jackson have a bad week? Yes, of course they do. But guess what? Consistently they win. And that's Middle Class Matt for you. Matter of fact, I pick against the best. I pick against Phil Simms and Cris Collinsworth. Cris Collinsworth was 4-12. The 2 weeks before, he was 23-9. That's Vegas good. That is Vegas good. Phil Simms was only 7-9. I was 5-11. Had a tough week. So I'm going to make these picks right this week. We're going to get things on the right track. Now take your picks and put them down there below with mine, mash them. Let's see who's right. I'll tally them up. We'll see who wins. If you can't get the Thursday game in, if you get this a little late because I'm doing this on Thursday, then just do 15 against 15. We'll see who wins. And don't worry about scores. I just do that for the fun of it. A comment was made last time about my scores being mostly in the 20s. Most games are in the 20s. Okay, so first we got Cleveland at Baltimore. And I got Baltimore winning that game. I have them winning 34-17. Carolina goes to Atlanta. Now, one thing you can bet on is I'm a Carolina Panther fan, and I can never be objective about them. I miss it every right. When I think they're going to win, they lose. When I think they're going to lose, they win. So Vegas could almost go by the opposite of whatever I say. And I got Carolina losing, even though this is a perfect game to go in there and catch Atlanta flat-footed. But Atlanta has looked awesome. They won a huge game in the road last week. Matter of fact, some of those games real quickly last week, crazy. San Francisco losing to Minnesota. Oakland beating Pittsburgh. Kansas City beating New Orleans. Crazy games. The shocker with the referees with Seattle and Green Bay. Shocker. And that would have been a win for me and most everybody else who picked Green Bay. Matter of fact, I think they said like $250 million was changed hands because of that. Crazy. Because of that bad call. So, anyway, let me get on with my picks. So I got Carolina losing to Atlanta 31-27. Atlanta Falcons win that game. New England at Buffalo. This is a tough one, but I'm going to take New England to bounce back. After that loss last week, they lost 2 games. I don't see them being 1-3. So I think they're going to win 30-24. Minnesota at Detroit, another kind of toss-up game, hard to pick. 27-20. Detroit Lions win this ball game. Too much offense for Minnesota, and they're at home. San Diego at Kansas City. Kansas City won last week, so they're not desperate. San Diego's probably the better team. I'm going to have San Diego win that game on the road, 26-21. Seattle at St. Louis. St. Louis is an improving team. Seattle stole one. I think they're going to feel guilty about it. Maybe not. They're going to go on the road. Another team with a pretty good defense, improving defense. St. Louis wins this game 23-20 and a close one. San Francisco bounces back and beats the Jets. They play the same kind of ball the Jets do, ground and pound, smash mouth football. They're better at it. They'll win this game. That score will be 23-17, low-scoring defensive battle. Tennessee at Houston. Houston's the real deal. Houston's going to win this ball game 30-16. Cincinnati at Jacksonville. Cincinnati wins this game 31-23. Too much offense for Jacksonville. Jacksonville they stole one last week. Don't think they're going to get lucky twice. Oakland at Denver. Denver will win this game 33-23. Oakland stole one last time. Denver's had a few losses. They're going to bounce back. They're at home. They'll win that ball game. New Orleans, Green Bay, one of the more interesting matchups. Should be a lot of offense. Green Bay's defense is better. New Orleans' defense is atrocious. They're at Green Bay. Green Bay was stole one. They're going to come out mad, I think. Could be depressed too, but I think they're going to be mad. They're going to win 34-30 in a shootout. Washington at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's too much defense. They're at home. They've been good defensively all year, improved. Defensive battle, 20-17, Tampa Bay. The Giants at Philly, real tough game to pick. but I just can't love Philly. Seems like the Giants put things together, but you don't ever know from one game against the Panthers. That's not going to be a great measuring stick. But I'm going to take the Giants on a close one, 24-20 at Philly. Like I said, that's a tough one to pick, but I'm gonna take the Giants in that one. It's kind of a toss-up. Wouldn't be surprised if Philly wins that one. But offense and Michael Vick, atrocious so far this year. Chicago at Dallas. Really wanted to pick Dallas in this. But Dallas has struggled against really good defenses. Their offense struggled against Tampa Bay, struggled against Seattle. Chicago brings a good defense. They're a mature team. They can handle going on the road, Monday Night Football. They're going to win this game 26-20. And those are my picks for the week. Check out all my NFL picks. This is Middle Class Matt. And put your picks down below. We'll see who gets the picks this week and see if I can turn things around. See you next time.